Always staying in shape first and foremost. Taking advantage of Bang being in here, our new head coach. He's got all sorts of cool stuff. So I've been traveling a lot and training when I get back home. But working on the MMA draft combine, we've got that coming up. It's the UFC Fan Expo. We're taking a bunch of the top amateurs in the nation and in the world and putting them through some standardized testing and some MMA testing to kind of do a first run at a combine for our sport. I feel like it needs to happen. We need to give these amateurs a platform to be seen, and there's going to be a lot of media and stuff there to kind of take a look at our future. I think it's just fun. I mean, do we really want to fight each other? Of course. I've always been like that, though. I'm just messing around having a good time. I really feel like he's got a chip on his shoulder about me. I'm just chilling, man, I think it's pretty funny, Last time we did an interview, he actually did a Skype interview with me, and I couldn't see him. It was right before my fight, and I was like looking at nothing, and he was looking at me. And then I watched it later, and I was like, dude, the guy was like really all pissed off and everything. So whatever, man. I'm not sure what we need to do to get these guys notoriety. I don't know how I've necessarily been a guy that stands out in the sport. Been kind of lucky. Had a long run as a champion. Is it personality? I don't know what it is, but we need some stars in our division. So I think it's a matter of time. I'm fighting whoever they tell me to fight. I've never turned down a fight. I fought Jose Aldo. I fought Hanan Barao. I fought Dominick Cruz. I fought whoever they throw at me, I fight. My buddy Scotty Jorgensen, Brian Bowles, whoever they want me to fight, I fight. I took the fight because that's what I do. I'm a fighter. The guy is very, very deserving. Another guy who doesn't have a ton of notoriety, but is very tough. He's got a better record than I do, 28-4. He's fought at 155s. He's fought at 145s. He's beat really good guys at those higher weights. He's got 24 finishes. So these are the guys I want to fight. I want to fight the best guys in the world. And this guy's dropped down to the weight class. He's newer in the weight class. And it makes sense from a fight standpoint to go down and see who's better, because there's a question there. Now, from a promotional standpoint, it doesn't mean anything to my name, beating a guy that no one knows, but I'm not out there to beat people that, that everybody cares about necessarily if they're not there to earning their spot. This guy's earned a spot. And, I'm going to go out there and perform, and that's the reason why people love to watch me, is because my fights are exciting, and I go for the kill, and I fight anybody. It is a little more difficult to get yourself up far out from a fight when you don't really know much about a guy. He's not necessarily the biggest name out there to fight or a big name at all. But when you get in there to step in the cage, the motivation is exactly the same. It's a physical confrontation with a guy who's trained his whole life to beat you up, and you have to take that serious. You have to get motivated for that, and everything else takes a backseat to that. This is a win-win for him and a lose-lose for me. The only thing I have to gain is going out and putting on a great show and performing like I know I can, and giving the fans, my fans, what they want, and that's me, winning. So, I'm ranked higher than him in the world. I have a bigger fan following than he does. I don't have much to gain except for a paycheck and the ability to perform in front of the people that I love.